moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Allen. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 4-10.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First pitch, not close. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and a full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air, center field. Martinez sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Running tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Christian.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Christian Walker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Runner on the go. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Very high with that one. And the count is filled up. Jake Myers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pena, the runner at third. Paredes at first. 1 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield bat. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one ran inside, almost got him. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in, and he boots it. Runner around third. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So runner at second, 2 down. Vic Caratini at the plate. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. On the hill here today, Colton Gordon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That one outside. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one ripped. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, not in time. He's safe.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Here's Jose Ramirez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. And that one upstairs, ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fastball for a strike. Martinez on third with two out. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. That is the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Victor Caratini. Allen back to work. Caratini in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. And ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 7th, left
He
field,
kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Ball one, no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. And that drops in for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schneemann makes the play, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single. Here's the rookie right fielder, Jacob Melton. On the ground, could be two. There's one.
That's an out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he's just
0-1's the count.
sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And that's in there at the knees. Fought off foul. Next offering is down low. One out, base is empty. Stays alive. In the air, right field, Melton. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Here's Will
number
Wilson.
7.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Missed inside with the curve. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Fastball is outside. And that one hammered. Myers going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. And takes low for ball 1. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Isaac Paredes reached on an infield single his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
This one high in the air to left center. Martinez on the move. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up.
That pitch is out.
That's a little bit low. Well, Chris, through the
Vivo,
early
1 strike.
stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians. Number 37.
Counts 1-0.
Foul ball there.
Ball 2.
Next offering is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. And that's too high.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Line drive. Rogers tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, David
Fry digs in for the Guardians.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That to right. Melton makes the catch, and that'll do it. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a foul out of play. Out to center. Martinez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That misses. 1-0. All right, so new trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. The other way. Drops into the glove, and there's two away.
Up next for the Astros.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. That's down and in. And that's in for a strike.
2-2 to count.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Astros 2 and the Guardians 1. Bottom 4, and now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. That one drifts inside.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
First baseman, Carlos
Santana will hit next. RBI single his last time up. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
So up next, Daniel Schneemann flied to right his first time. That's in for a strike. Ramirez stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Gabriel Arias. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Allen back to work.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely. Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's a 1-1. That's hard hit in the line. Dives. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Rodgers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Melton takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that one is inside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The other way, base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside. Step off, throw to first. Melton back in on a dive. In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. Just misses. Full count now.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ripped on a line to center. And that's the third out. One left for Houston. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Cleveland. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fifth.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's going to be Will Wilson. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Jones at second with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Melton on his way over. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Fouled off. He was late. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Late swing, foul to the left.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs. David Fry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fly ball center field. Myers makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luis Ortiz.
Now pitching for the
And
Guardians.
he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park
Number
this year.
45.
The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Luis Ortiz.
Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Leading off for Houston, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis up and throwing. Festa warming up as well. Upstairs. And the count even 1-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the designated hitter,
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Altuve struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Misses. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Way upstairs. 3-2 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Line to left, and that's just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Now this is a rocket to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Myers.
So digging in, Jake Myers.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just outside. Now 2-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back now at Progressive Field. John Shabby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, David Fry. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And there's a ball. And that one in the air center field. Myers grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Colton Gordon will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
The
Houston.
Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Hunter Brown.
Well, he's a
Hunter
big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. The 1-0. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
That one missed.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Left fielder.
So a man at first. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Inside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Caleb Ort getting loose out there. Sousa getting loose as well. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back.
Guardians.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Hunter
33.
Gaddis.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Catcher,
And
Victor
now
Caratini.
here is Victor Caratini. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Snakes through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Pitch is in there. 0-1. The Guardians up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Chop to the left side, and a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. In for a strike, good slider. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 4 and the Astros 2.
Now pitching for Houston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bennett Sousa.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So in now for Cleveland, Nolan Jones.
Right fielder, Nolan Jones.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Will Wilson digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now
and next is the Guardians catcher,
37.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Angel Martinez. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And the 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is David Fry. 0 for 3 in this one. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they strand a pair. We look ahead to inning number 8. Guardians 4 and the Astros 2. Here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jacob Melton. Gaddis back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase up and loosening in the pen. Festa getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. That one not close. Now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. On the ground. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Jeremy Pena.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. First pitch just misses. The Astros down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Festa. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Matt Festa.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Paredes leads off first with 1 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Christian Walker now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. 3rd out. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Steven Okert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3.
Ramirez.
poker. In his fifth season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the 1-0.
Yeah.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Just misses with that one. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball one.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Let's go, Cleveland.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that one off the outside edge.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Let's go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Next to hit, Daniel Schneemann. He's already homered in this game. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. And he takes a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians lead 1, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Guardians.
and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Well, 1-run game. Jake Myers getting ready to hit.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Victor Caratini right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Shea Whitcomb.
Number 10, Shea Whitcomb.
Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. And there's a ball.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
The 1-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Martinez makes the grab on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So up next, Brendan Rodgers. And that misses. Ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Melton in the box, lays off for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Clase is just one strike away.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.